What is on the upper everybody, back here today for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we have a very interesting video, to say the least, that we're putting out here regarding the celebration with the Super Dragon Ball Heroes times Dokkan, at least on the JP side, has been leaked. 2 hours before the official live stream, we've gotten a leak image of looks to be older units coming, if not just the summonable units or even just half the units. We don't really know, but these seem to be like the big units they are advertising for the celebration, and obviously there's some really big, I don't know what they're even called, behemoths, like these money-making behemoths that we have releasing in a few days, I'm assuming, probably around the 20th of November we should have these guys releasing, I think. We don't have too many details right now, just besides like their names and like what they look like in terms of card art, but I was just sitting down and I just got an Instagram message being like, oh yeah, look at this, and I'm like, oh, when did this even come out? And then I looked it up on Twitter, and then I was just people tweeting about it. I'm like, oh my god, I need to make a video about this like immediately, because this is like really exciting. I did think we were going to get a Dokkan Fest or LR, so I don't know if they're ever going to do a Dokkan Fest or LR, or even maybe one of these guys could be a Dokkan Fest and LR, and like, because we don't have like any information here. It doesn't say this is like the banner. It doesn't say, oh yeah, Broly's a Dokkan Fest, and then there's a banner with all these guys, or it's a dual Dokkan Fest with Vegito and Broly, and these are like the sub-banner units or something. We don't actually know about any details specifically. We just know that these guys are coming in some fashion to the game. So specifically, I'll go over what characters we have here if you just can't recognize them or don't know who they are, because I know a lot of people don't have too vast of heroes knowledge. So we have a Demon God Dabura here. Here's like a closer image of him. I don't really know the lore behind him myself, but he does have a pretty cool design. I don't know if he himself has much hype. That goes for Toa. Demon God Toa is also here. I don't think she has that much hype either. So I think they were just like, oh yeah, we have too many hard hitters in terms of like amazing like hype units. So we have to sort of put in some fodder, because I was thinking they might do Golden Metal Cooler and like 1 Super Saiyan 4, but they did 4 Super Saiyan 4, so I'm like, no, they're probably not going to do Golden Metal Cooler on top of that as well. So Demon God Toa, here she is. These guys, I don't think they're going to be on too many categories. I think Dabura is only going to be on 4 or 5, and same goes for Toa as well, because they just don't fit into too many categories. Toa might be good in Peppy Gals, and maybe Demon God Dabura in Extreme Realm of Gods. I don't really know, because they do have God in their name, so I'm assuming they'll be in Realm of Gods in some fashion. We also have here Super Saiyan 4 Bardock right here, who is obviously going to be probably really good, because I'm assuming these guys are going to be like top 30 TURs. I don't think they're going to be top 10 or anything like that, or like best TUR in the game, if they're just all on one banner. But if they're a Dokkan Fest, there's potential that they could be top 5 definitely, but I don't think they're going to make any of these guys best unit in the game, or even best TUR, or best, I don't even know if these guys are TUR or just URs, but we obviously will see in the upcoming days. So we also have Super Saiyan 4 Broly, who's probably one of the most hype characters in the banner, with the other most, probably, I don't want to say most hype, I think Broly's probably the most hype, just because we've gotten so many Vegitos this year. But we do have the first ever Super Saiyan 4 Vegito in Dokkan. Obviously it doesn't go Vegito never goes Super Saiyan 4, because he only appears in, I don't want to say the canon of Dragon Ball, but only in Z and in Super, and obviously they don't have Super Saiyan 4 in those, like in that universe or timeline or whatever you want to call it. So he never does go Super Saiyan 4 in the official anime, but obviously in Heroes he does go Super Saiyan 4, as well as Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4, but obviously we should probably get just Super Saiyan 4 Vegito before we get Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. So he is definitely going to be exciting, of course. He looks sick as well. I just love like the black sort of, I don't want to call it like cloak or dress sort of thing that he like has here, like, I don't know what to call it, like cape, like bottom cape, but like he just looks sick. And Gohan as well, Super Saiyan 4 Gohan is also there. And that's all we have in terms of info right now. Obviously, shout out to Dragon Ball Hype for the just like the image here. I don't really have too much to say about this, to be honest, because like, there's not really much to say. It's exciting, obviously. I feel like it's going to be hard to skip this if it is a joint celebration, which is looking like it could be, because if you guys don't know, a Dokkan Now, which is a global thing, that usually we either signifies a joint celebration or a global first. So it's not obviously for the Blue Boys, because they've already been like announced. and they wouldn't be global first or a joint celebration because JP's already got them. So it has to be either joint, which would probably be heroes, because I don't know what else they could do for a joint celebration, or it's going to be a global first, which I just don't think is super likely, because I can't even think what they'll do for a global first. Like, nothing comes into my head of what a possible global first could be at this point in time, with like where the game's at in terms of like what units have released and stuff recently. But joint celebrations looking really highly likely. These guys are getting announced in a few hours. If there's any more additional info, like maybe leader skills or card details or super attacks, obviously I do a reaction and breakdown to those. But for now, this is all we got, and if you guys did enjoy the video, obviously like and subscribe, tune in, because we're definitely going to be doing a ton more Heroes content in the next few weeks coming up. I might not be frequenting videos this week, and the next week too many videos, maybe only 1 or 2, just because I have exam week coming up. But obviously exciting times for this side of both sides of the game, and hopefully we can get out of this dead period that Dokkan's sort of in at this current time. So anyway, catch you guys in the next one. Hope you guys have, I don't know, a good day, and see ya.